Do you ever feel really discouraged in your relationships? Like you can feel how much you just want to be loved, like we all do, and yet we don't know how to show up for it so often. Sometimes we're so hungry for it that we cling and we just like desperately are needy and we show up just wanting to hang on to something and not let go. And other times we've been hurt so much and we feel kind of just discouraged and we give up and we kind of are like, we just want to not even try, not even trust, not even believe, not even hope. I wanted to share a blessing with you that I wrote in my first book, Friendships Don't Just Happen, that I often read at retreats and share in my own life as a meditation. And I thought maybe I would record it for you, that you might be able to use it as a source of inspiration for you that would help center you, help kind of remind you of the stance or the attitude, the way that we want to show up to be most receptive to the love that's around us. I use the metaphor of an open hand. I've talked about this for a long time in my life, where I want to hold not just people, but everything with an open hand, a cupped hand, where it's like loose and yet it holds. And let me share with you while we do this meditation, you might want to just close your eyes and maybe you cup your hands too and make this be your prayer, your intention. Or maybe you just want to watch me read it and reflect on your own life about which other hand stance you often take and how you might be better served by an open hand. If my hands are open, that means they aren't limp by my side, unwilling, unnoticing, or incapable of being ready to receive. If my hands are open, they are not clinging, fists tight, trying to hold and to control, to keep, to grasp, to pull. If my hands are open, they are not palms out, pushing away, putting up my walls, resisting, defending, refusing to let life in. If my hands are open, they're not flat and stretched, unable to hold anything of value, refusing to be a safe container for anything that's given to my life. If my hands are open, they're not trying to stretch my fingers ever wider to hold more and more, where the fingers that spread in greed, the gifts begin to seep out like sand through all of those cracks. No, I want to step into life with gentle but firmly cupped hands, not needing to grab and push, cling, force, or refuse. Rather, I show up with a readiness that says, I will look for things to hold, for people to love, for life to relish, for moments to enjoy, to gifts to appreciate. Open hands remind me that I am deserving of goodness. I am worthy, I am willing, and I am capable. I refuse to let past rejections, fears, insecurities, and previous losses stop me from being ready to receive this time. I value living life fully, and I will look for moments to cherish and to love. Open hands remind me that if I give the gifts of goodness the freedom to land in my life, then those gifts also have the same freedom to fly away in their own time. I can't not control one and then try to control the other. An airport cannot choose to only accept arrivals and not departures. There are valid times for travel in both directions. I cannot force people to stay here longer any more than I can force time to stand still. I will not manipulate, coerce, charm, or trap people into trying to last forever. And should I ever be tempted to close my hand around something, I will inevitably close my hand to other gifts as well. Nothing can get in. The very gesture of trying to keep one thing in can be the very gesture that prevents other good things from coming our way. Sometimes we're so focused on refusing to let go of one thing that we miss other opportunities. We hold so tight that we suffocate the very breath that we never wanted to lose. With gripped hands, we squish the bug we were trying to save. We melt the chocolate we wanted for later, or we find fingernail marks in our skin because we clenched too hard. That which we wanted to keep, we lost anyhow. And now our hands are just messy and sore. Open hands remind me to engage, to not give up, to expect, to hope, and to cherish. They teach me to let go, to unclench, to find peace. They offer me moments of joy and loss, inviting me to somehow find contentment in both. My open hands invite me to embrace and to hug and to cherish the people in my life now, and they also remind me to feel grateful for those relationships even when they have flown away. My open hands are a visual promise that I can anticipate a future filled with more love. I invite you in your own life right now to inquire, which one are you tempted to do? Are you kind of pushing away, pretending you don't want or need anything? Are you trying so hard to grab that there's one person, one relationship where you can't let go and you're just clinging and grabbing them metaphorically? Or maybe you're just showing up as though you're uninterested and your hands aren't even up ready to receive anything. You're just going through life wishing you had something, but you're not in any place actually where you appear to want to receive anything. My invitation to you is to hold those hands open. Things can fly away, but they can also land. And we're protecting whatever's in there, like we care about it, but we're not grabbing it and suffocating it. I invite you to trust yourself. This way you can show up in life with open hands. You deserve love. Love will find you. Love will land. And when it does, just practice holding it as though whatever it is has freedom. You trust it, you respect it, and you don't need to hold it and you don't need to push it away. You just welcome it for whatever it is for this time. My prayer for you is that with your open hands, you would be able to receive the love that reminds you just how lovable you are. You are. I know you doubt it. We all do. But you are so, so lovable. I hope that the love finds you and that you can protect it and hold it and nurture it and love it back. Blessings.